Welcome to News Today with Universal Parks News Today. I'm Tom Corliss. Here now the news for August 5th, 2022. A beloved figure of Halloween Horror Nights, Lil Boo, has returned in a new teaser for the upcoming tribute store at Universal Studios Florida. Lil Boo appears on a poster for an experience to die for in the old Tribute Theater, the setting of the current summer tribute store. The poster lends further credence to the theater setup that will be reused in a far more ominous context for Halloween. It promises, quote, thrills and chills for all ages in a chilling journey through Halloween. It also promises the best candy in town, but that's probably debatable. Lil Boo, the beloved jack-o'-lantern, appears to the left of the phrase, join us. Of course, the summer tribute store will close on August 7th, and then they'll begin the conversion into the Halloween Horror Nights tribute store. And from cult favorites like Lil Boo to the classic Universal monsters, there's plenty to scream about with all the new Halloween Horror Nights 2022 merchandise. We have an enormous post on our website with all the items and their pricing. And of course, more is being released each and every day. So stay tuned to universalparksnewstoday.com and our social media channels for the latest. It is way too much to cover here on the show. There is also a video, though, right here on this channel if you want to watch Annie go through all that new merchandise. From September 2nd through Halloween, Universal Monsters Gallery of Legends will be available at Universal's Cabana Bay Beach Resort. The Universal Monsters themed photo gallery experience will be exclusive to Universal Orlando Resort Hotel guests. Cabana Bay Beach Resort will also have the Spooky Swizzle Lounge available. It seems like Universal Monsters Gallery of Legends will be this year's equivalent to the jacked up experience from last year's Halloween Horror Nights. Guests can now sign up to add an in memoriam style photo of themselves to their own Halloween Horror Nights tribute store Mausoleum plaque at Universal Studios Florida. The plaque costs $129. The upcoming Halloween Horror Nights tribute store in USF is planning a mausoleum-themed hallway where those laid to rest will be guests themselves. For the $129, you pick your name and send in a photo of yourself to be featured on a plaque in the hallway. The guests will select their own birth year and death year. However, both dates must be prior to 1954, since the use of mausoleums was primarily before that date. Love that commitment to theming. However, very sad I can't pick 1955. It makes me very sad. There will be 3 different types of plaques with various epitaph phrases that will be selected for each guest. And once the Halloween store closes, guests will have the choice of either picking up their plaque in person or paying to have it shipped to them directly. The plaques can be ordered at Five and Dime, the Tribute Store, or Hallows Eve Boutique. And you can look for me. I'll be dead in the store. I'll be there. We paid for it. I got to send my photo in. You can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WDWNT Interglobe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. Special shout out to all of our WIGS members watching who make this show happen each and every week. While Universal's Epic Universe is still very much under construction, one element may be completed up to a year before the park opens, according to Orlando Business Journal's Richard Bilbao. Bilbao reports that a hotel located inside the park is expected to be finished well before the park, thanks to Real Capital Analytics, a database of commercial real estate transactions updated in real time. The database describes Universal's Epic Universe Hotel 1 as a 500-unit full-service hotel developed by Universal Studios to be completed by Q4 2023. Currently, the park is expected to open in 2025. The hotel is speculated to be on the north side of the park, adjacent to the classic Monsters Land and a third chapter of the Wizarding World. Last November, the company issued a survey about hotel options for the park that may be connected to this project. Meanwhile, Universal has also filed a permit to construct a second 750-room hotel, which will be built along Universal Boulevard, not far from the park. Very little is known about the project as of the writing of the article, but this would give Universal Orlando 10 hotels with 10,250 rooms across the entire resort. Work is progressing, of course, on the park as well, and thanks to BioReconstruct on Twitter, we can see the progress being made on Epic Universe. Super Nintendo World, the track you're looking at now, will be Mario Kart, that attraction, while the building for Yoshi's Adventure has already gone vertical, as seen in the upper left corner. Meanwhile, the dirt paths towards the bottom will be the home of the Donkey Kong ride. The Yoshi's Adventure building has moved along steadily with track supports already on site. They can be seen to the left of the building in the picture you're looking at now. Now you can see a better look at how Mario Kart is coming along. The track seems to be taking shape for Mario Kart, though there's still lots left to do. The lone paved part represents the Rainbow Road scene towards the end of the attraction, and a massive crane is on site to help with construction. Next to the park, tracks for various attractions are being staged. Here you see the green track of Yoshi's Adventure. In nearby lots, more tracks have arrived as well. In the park hub, a base has been constructed for what will likely be a gigantic carousel, as seen in the park's concept art. A slalom has been excavated to access the lowest part of the site, while steel mesh has been staged nearby awaiting concrete. Not far away, the ground seemed prepared to start building the in-park hotel. An arrow points to the restaurant that's expected to be located in front. In the classic Monsters land, we see a straight down shot of that land. The building of the centerpiece attraction of the land has already gone vertical. It seems the walls are already up that will lead to the entrance, likely as some sort of castle or manor. Work is moving quickly as the building is already being enclosed. The yellow arrows point to the concrete pieces that will soon be covered up, while the purple arrows note a floor edge. Moving across from that, the pathway seems to be in process of being built for what will likely be a roller coaster. Here we see the restaurant as it will face the classic Monsters land. Then in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, the Ministry of Magic attraction has much of its framework already vertical, though little has been enclosed. An excavator is parked next to what seems to look like a crude courtyard. In How to Train Your Dragon, concrete pouring is underway in that land with footers for what will likely be a roller coaster in the concrete. In the next photo, the arrows indicate more footers around the land. Additional footers are already in place for what's expected to be a two-track high-speed roller coaster that will race each other. Now we see how close the two coasters will be to each other. And while things still look rough, progress is definitely being made to bring this park to life when it opens in 2025. At the Halloween Horror Nights presentation at Midsummer Scream, John Murdy confirmed that Scarecrow the Reaping is coming to this year's event in Hollywood. The house is based on the house of the same name at Universal Orlando Resort's HHN 27, which for me, and I know for many of you, was the house of the year. The USH team is working to make that house somewhat different from the Orlando version. There will be an original character called the King Crow, who will be portrayed by a stilt walker. Other than that, though, the house does look similar, which is not a bad thing. It was a phenomenal house, and I'm always happy when more people can get to see these great houses than just that one season in one place. For more information on these stories and more, head on over to universalparksnewstoday.com. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to Universal Parks News Today on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. Also, make sure to hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of the show. For UPNT, this is Tom Corliss saying the future is whatever you make it, so make it a good one.
From WDWNT TV, this is Park Center. Join us each week for news and discussion topics from the Disney and Universal theme parks around the world. We cover the stories in a quick, concise, and fun format, and then our panel breaks down and debates some of the biggest issues and what they mean for us, the parks fans. From the latest announcements to openings and delays to scandals and snacks and merchandise and more, we'll cover it all in 90 minutes. Join us live every Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern on YouTube at WDWNT TV, or watch episodes on demand anytime. You can also subscribe to the audio version of the show on your favorite podcast app.